specify the position of an object, we use three mutually perpendicular lines labeled as x, y, and z axis. The point of intersection of these coordinate axes is called origin. The origin is used as the reference point for the object. To represent the position of an object, its x, y, and z values are given along with the time. So, these three coordinates along with time is known as frame of reference. When any one or more coordinates change with time, the body is said to be in motion with respect to the frame of reference. The motion of the body with respect to the frame would be parallel to the x-axis, parallel to the y-axis, parallel to the z-axis, in xy plane, in xz plane, in yz plane, or in space. When coordinates not changes with time, object is said to be at rest with respect to the frame of reference. Rest and motion are relative terms and always specified with respect to the frame of reference. For example, two persons are traveling in a car. In the first case, the frame of reference is considered at the second person. So, first person is at rest with respect to the second person. In this case, frame of reference is also moving with respect to the first person. In second case, the frame of reference is considered at the third person who is standing outside the car. So, the first person is in motion with respect to the third person. In this case, frame of reference is stationary. Hence, when frame of reference changes, the state of rest or motion also changes. If a body is moving in a straight line, to represent it, we are using only one coordinate, and the motion is known as one-dimensional motion. Example, free fall of an object. If the body is moving in a plane, to represent it, we are using two coordinates, and the motion is known as two-dimensional motion. Example, motion of a carom coin. If the body is moving in the space, to represent it, we are using three coordinates, and the motion is known as three-dimensional motion. Example, motion of a kite. Distance is the total path length covered between initial and final point. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final points. Let us consider a person is walking along a straight line. Take x-axis parallel to the straight line path. Fix origin at a point from where the person starts the motion, such that here x equals 0 and time t equals 0. Let A and B represents 2 points on this line. In the first case, the person moves from O to A. So, distance equals OA equals 30 meter. And displacement equals final position minus initial position equals 30 minus 0 equals 30 meter. So, in this case, both are equal. In the second case, the person moves from O to A, then from A to B. So distance equals OA plus AB equals 30 plus 10 equals 40 meter, and displacement equals 20 minus 0 equals 20 meter. So in this case, displacement is lesser than distance traveled. In the third case, the person moves from O to A, then from A to O. So the distance equals OA plus AO equals 30 plus 30 equals 60 meter, and displacement equals 0 minus 0 equals 0 meter. So in this case, displacement equals 0 while distance traveled not equal to 0. When an object is stationary, its position does not change with time. A car is stationary at 30 meter from the origin. The position time graph will be a horizontal line passing through 30 meter mark on the y-axis and parallel to the time axis. The car starts from a point O and covers equal distances at equal intervals of time along a straight line. Means when the car is in uniform motion along straight line, then the graph will be a inclined straight line. The car starts from rest and increases its speed, then moves with uniform speed for some time. Later, the brakes are applied and speed decreases and car finally comes to rest. This graphical representation shows all the three types of motion including the rest, as rest, acceleration, uniform motion, retardation, and back to rest.